Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, the tribe of Scorching Sand. And we are here with our tribe who's actually doing quite well. We've just found some more food. We're doing pretty well and we're starting to breed for the water body we have here, which I think we're going to be breeding these guys, yes. And starting to get the water body worked in for them so that we can hopefully start getting some swimming in and being able to potentially make our way, well, at some point here, I think we're going to want to go to the burning savanna because I like to try surviving there as well, but we want to be able to start fishing, and so we need to we'll probably get some claws in with these guys as well, because I think the big ears may still protect them from the heat. So we'll have to see. Oh, we have some people, or some creatures passing away. Let's gather. I'm going to gather from out here first, because that's further away. And all of these pink creatures are our defenders, by the way. So they serve a similar purpose to the omegas in some ways, in that if we really need them to, they can collect from the cactus. And their job is to go into the more dangerous situations. And oh, we have him on alpha. How is the breeding here going to work, by the way? I know we were going to move these guys this way, yes. And we'll move here, move over here, continue to gather. Let's move over here. But yeah, they're not prioritized. They're more prioritized than the omegas are, but they're second on the tier. They're our betas, so that if we have to have someone take damage and we don't have the omegas, it'll probably be them. So let's get ready here. And then we have, wow, that is the black markings are very dark. And it's honestly kind of pretty. I might want to change them away from black, though, because they're kind of overwhelming. So we have Kukirno. He's really cool looking, though. And he has C and F. We still don't have any females, do we? Let's go over here and try and dig. And we'll come back up here and breed. And also try and dig. And then I'm going to move these guys. I'm going to have them come and gather from this bush and kind of protect this area by lighting it up. And I think that's going to be it for this turn. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right here by our defenders, though, thankfully. Oh, hey, join us. We could use a good claw right about now. And let's attack. And attack. It's almost down. Did we get it? We didn't quite get it, but we're not going to be able to get it this turn, are we? So it is going to hurt one of our defenders. Let's pop over here. And Nala actually has, she has the big ears, which you guys have mentioned that they do seem to be more likely to spawn with appropriate genes for their region, and that does seem to be the case. We are having so many males. Why are we having so many males? It's a little bit disconcerting. We can make a nest. I'm going to start having these guys nest outside. We actually do have enough to make a nest too. And we're still not quite ready to breed again. I'm going to repair this nest, and we're going to gather from here, and then I think we are going to have to keep gathering from the cactus because our food supplies are going down, and we don't want that to happen, so we do have to put some of the omegas to use and have them gather. Alright, so we hit her. Let's quickly clean her wounds, and we'll have... We do have a lean body who can stay here, who's not going to be as affected because he has, what does he have? Why is he being affected by the heat? Why was he? Maybe he was too close in proximity or something? I don't know. Oh, we managed to dig there. That's always good. So I think Anala is just going to immediately go into being a defender, because I don't know that I really want to breed her into the family right now. She has, well, she has D and A. Do we have either of those? We have D. I don't know that we have A. Actually, DC, KC, Actually, maybe we want to breed her with this group. You know what? We might. Let's also look here. We have CF. CF, he's a defender. We were sending him this way, weren't we? Because we wanted to have a defender over here. CD, BD, and CF. So these guys will be a breeding pair. I'm going to mark them with blue. And I think CB, yeah, and FD. FD, what, is hers any difference? She has K. We also have KF. No, I think we will keep breeding them because we still could potentially have good creatures born or with different immunities. All right, and we might have one born there. So let's there. We'll try and dig. We'll try and dig. Can gather. Pop over here and gather. And I think I will bring that new creature over this way. We'll continue gathering CF. Continue gathering. I'm going to have Tawduke gather from the cactus. And maybe have Dukta do the same. Because we do need some more creatures. So let's actually bring... Does she have lean body? She just has medium body. But her big ears are protecting her. Uh-oh, was that here? No. Who's sick? Oh no, it's this baby. It's this baby. Okay, we're gonna have to step back. And, alright, we've just lost another creature. Another Omega. Well, we have a new Omega now. Kukir is gonna end up being an Omega. But let's bring Anala. I'm gonna bring her this way. And try to get her over here. We had another female, CD and KD. Okay, KD, CF. Let's breed these guys. So we'll have them. They'll be another blue pair. And we're gonna destroy this. Dig and step back. We'll dig. And so we have a lot of creatures who could be defenders now. But some of them will probably end up getting relegated to Omega at some point here. The Defender class will probably kind of get phased out in favor of having a fishing class. So let's keep everybody there. We'll continue to gather here. We'll make sure we're gathering from all these bushes here. And then these guys are going to continue. Although, maybe won't entirely get phased out. We have KD. CF, KD, yeah, okay, we don't need him to be on Alpha. So it maybe won't entirely get phased out because these guys will end up being our kind of satellite collectors in some ways. Because they're, actually he should stay here and be the cactus collector. Oh, here's another one. They'll go gather food, whereas the others won't quite be gathering as much because they're all still going to be localized. So these guys are going to be the first pair, the first blue pair. And I'm going to maybe move the breeding center to be over here. And we'll maybe have another breeding center over here for our pink creatures to maintain the ability all along here. So these guys are all males. We have another female here, CD, KD, CD, KD, CD, CD. So we don't actually have another male. What about this guy? KF, CD. These guys are going to end up being our pink breeding pair. So we'll put them on pink and then green. Because we'll set up a breeding colony over here that will be responsible for producing gatherers to kind of colonize this whole island, and that will help us out there. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know exactly where it came from. You are going to be staying here. You are going to be staying here. Taro is going to come this way. I'm not going to mark his middle one as pink because we'll have him marked. Actually, we'll have him marked as a pink and blue because then we'll know they're a breeding pair. And then she's going to start with pink. Alright, we'll move this way. I'm going to continue gathering here. I'll have these guys kind of stick around in this area. I'm probably going to bring her to help fight. I'm going to bring... I don't want to bring any of the breeding creatures. We have Yzma can come help fight, because they're breeding creatures who are no longer going to be breeding. So, let's see. Then we have Nukir. Did he need to be a breeding creature? Or no, we have these guys, KD and CF, so no, we don't need to breed any of them. And so Nukir, his genetics are already represented. So we're probably going to move Kukir this way. And we have one more creature who could make it over. Because I think... Ooh, we're not all that close, actually. Let's come around this way. And... oh boy. As long as he doesn't attack any of those guys. And then we're going to have Anala come, and she'll actually be part of this orange group. But I'm going to keep her back a little ways, because I don't want her getting sick. Let's make sure we're gathering over here. I think we've done about all that we can. These guys will continue to explore. Here's another cactus. Let's keep gathering here. And he can be gathering from the cactus, and then coming over here to gather from this bush. And we're going to focus some on clearing away some of this brush so we can actually see what we're doing. And so we don't have stuff constantly jumping out of the bushes at us. Let's start a new day. Someone's going to get attacked. Someone actually... 2 creatures died to that. Alright, well that's not good. So we're going to come in, going to continue to attack. Okay, we got him. And we can now... I'm going to have Kukir come over here and start gathering from the cactus. Let's bring him back up here. No matter what we do, though, we're going to have a chance of having sick babies. I'm going to put her here, and what we'll do is we'll breed them, and then I'll kind of rotate them around. Oh, she's going to need better fertility, isn't she? Yes. She needs better fertility and better eyesight. And, better fertility, where is that? Technically, I suppose, well, I kind of like having the poison fangs, though. Because they do more damage. Okay, so we need better fertility. They'll do damage over time. Although I almost want to say we could switch out the head type, but I'm not really sure if I want to do that or not. So let's have these guys stay here. We're having a real hard time getting that. And then we've got our other blue pair right here. I'm just going to stick her in the nest so we have her ready to go when we do start breeding her. And then Rocco is going to get her blue gem. And these guys are going to head this way. And we'll make sure we're gathering. And so basically what they're going to be is they'll be our breeding pair for this area. And their job will be to keep this gatherer population going. They'll basically have the same genes. They won't be our main breeding line. They won't be any genetically less adequate, but these guys just happen to be closer. So they're going to be breeding for basically replenishing the creature supply. Alright. So here we go. I'm going to move her here and breed. I'm going to move Roravon this way. Put her right here. We'll breed them. I'm going to have her nest. And that way, if we do happen to have a sick baby, we'll have some place we can move so that we can get away. Aname is going to finish off her life being a cactus collector here. Use her last time for that. I think that the other creatures that died were some of the older breeding creatures as well. So we'll have... sometimes we'll send the old creatures to that aren't going to be breeding anymore just to kind of use their last couple of days cactus collecting. Or especially if they're on their last day, because they would pass away the next day anyway. Which it is unfortunate that the cactus does so much damage. I'm hoping at some point we might get a gene that would negate cactus damage and make it like some sort of maybe a tough paw or something. That would make it so that you could have you could gather the cactus without taking damage. That would help a lot. But for now, we just have to have some creatures that risk it. We could probably... There's really no... There's one bush here. So we probably need like one creature there to gather. Maybe Nucure. Maybe that'll be your job. I'm going to send Nucure out this way. And that'll be his berry bush. Somebody needs to come gather from here. Okay, so he already did technically. So let's go ahead and start a new day. It's probably going to be another Berryina. No, actually not. For once. Let's gather from these. We'll probably try and gather from the outermost bushes first. Because, oops, let's try and dig and then we'll move on. We'll gather some grass and then move on. There is another, there's actually another, that's probably where we'll station our other breeding pair because then they'll be exactly across the island. And that'll be good for them. So we'll gather and then hop over here. And hop over here. And so this will probably be the only breeding pair that we keep consistently breeding. Because their goal will be to keep a population, so basically we have one creature for every bush. That is still worthwhile because, well, except for the savanna bushes, one will grow back every turn, or two will grow back every turn, and so if you have one creature there, then it's still worthwhile to have, because they only eat one food, and you get two. So Nuvanu is here. A and D. So honestly, something like this, where'd it go? This one? We could have two creatures here, and that'd be enough food. We could have somebody jumping back and forth. But some of these aren't all that worth it. So let's see. Nobody else is sick. Nobody else is sick. Alright. We'll move a Nako down here. We'll gather, come over here, and then breed. I'm going to move her here. I'm going to breed them and have her nest. And so we have Nuvanu, who does have A and D. Oh, and actually K and C. These guys could breed, so we don't really need to keep breeding this group. I'll put him here so that he can also reach this berry bush. And then Rorovan will kind of scout out this way and see if we can find any other berry bushes that way. And these guys, I'm not going to start breeding them just yet, but we will shortly. Oh, she can try and get the clown koi, but she didn't get it. Okay. So let's start a new day. So we now have, I don't think anybody's sick, are they? Aname is too hot. Oh, Von Rokir is sick. And Duke is not, thankfully. So I'm going to destroy this. And then we're going to come up here. We'll gather this, move away. We're going to destroy these nests because we have our breeding pair. So that's going to be Anako and, wait, no. Or not Anako, excuse me. Miana. Oops, that is orange. And Nuvanu are going to be our next breeding pair. So I'm going to have her now be a defender. Let's gather here and then move this way. We're in the midst of a drought again, and that is going to make it warmer too. So maybe if we can try and dig. And then Anako, no. Wait, where's the female we had over here? I'm confused now. She was right here. We didn't send her CF. Oh, hold on. BDCF. Oh, that is the female. Okay, it's the male. For some reason, it looked like I could just see her tail sticking up a little. Is it her tail? Yeah, it's her tail that was sticking up a little bit. I could just see that poking up, and it almost looked like part of a mane. So I was like, wait, what? But no, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Alright. I almost want to see if we could destroy... No, I don't think we're going to destroy that one because we can have two creatures here, and under normal circumstances, that will work out. So basically now, what we're going to do is these guys are constantly going to breed. And basically their job is to produce... We bred to the wrong creature. CF, KF, CF. So hopefully we don't have a baby with an illness now because of that. Shoot. But basically these guys are just meant to keep our gatherer population up. Oh, we got it. Good. Alright. If we have too many creatures, we are gonna start needing to gather from the cactus, huh? Alright. And that's why we're gonna have a lot of breeding going on. I'm gonna have Rorovan. I'm gonna have him cactus gather. The kind of the gatherer class has sort of morphed, or the defender class, because basically everyone has antlers now. So it's kind of just morphed into this all-around sort of, oh no, she can't sit there though, because we have a sick baby, okay. It's kind of morphed into this all-around sort of, they just go out and they gather, and they also are the first choice if we have to defend. So we're gonna have him gather from the cactus. She is no longer the breeding female, so she's gonna be a cactus collector as well. And remember, you guys, it's no less an important job, it's just a more dangerous one. And so we usually don't give it to our breeding creatures because we need them to live long enough to have babies and prolong the tribe. Nuvanu can come sit here. We have Duke. He's a cute little one. So we have, looks good. She needs the fishing tail. She has water body though, so we need to get her fishing tail. And we have the antlers. And I think what we're gonna do is we'll start trying to implement the claw. We might end up being really slow on land because of this, but we'll benefit from having the ability to go into the sea. So these guys are a pair, these guys are a pair. I think Anako is going to be a gatherer. We need to try to utilize every resource that we can, and that does include the cactus. So I might have Duke, cute as he is, I think we do need to have him go and be a cactus collector. And let's see, so those guys I'm not going to start breeding just yet. Hopefully we don't have a sick baby. Oh, I should let him gather some of those. Hopefully the baby over here wasn't sick. No, we're good. So CF, we're going to breed, continue to explore, gather and explore, gather and explore. And I think we're doing alright. He can clear away some of that grass. We'll go ahead, we'll start a new day. I try not to leave any creatures with turns left if I can help it. Alright, he just passed away, and so we have him right there just in time to take his place. Let's go over here. Is she hot? She is hot. Why is she hot? It's probably because she has the water body, isn't it? You know what, though? That's going to be less of an issue anyway, because the creatures will be underwater. So they won't, they'll be cooled down naturally. It won't be as big of a deal. These guys are still young. I'm gonna try and dig here. Is she able to catch it? Nope, but she can try. Alright, let's gather from here, come back over here, gather. Can gather from all of these. So we're still making it worth our while to have them there. And then we have CF. So we've got to keep breeding these guys. And we can gather like this. So I'm going to have him move on. We'll move on here. Oh, here's another berry bush. And we're, I think, doing pretty well. Our food is rising, even though we are continuing to breed every turn now. Oh, good. Rain is always good. That's not so good. Well, okay. Let's see. Let's gather from here. Come gather from here. I'm gonna have Von Roke here. We'll gather and then hop away, because we need other creatures to come as well and fight. We don't actually have a lot, though, so I think we're gonna linger over that way. Make sure we're gathering here. Who are you? That is a rogue. Oh, quickly. Quickly, quickly. Alright, let's make sure we keep them bred there. It's a safety breed. We're gonna attack this guy because I don't really want him around. And who are you? Mirare. H and A. She has claws. Okay, we're gonna invite her into the tribe. And she's gonna be a fisher. I'm gonna just gather 2 from every plant. And we'll hop over here and gather 2. Or at least, I guess we'll only gather 1 then. And we're gonna have her be a fisher because she has the claws for it. And then we have another female. I'm keeping my eye out for breeding pairs, and in fact, we do have them now. Because we're gonna make sure want to make sure we can perpetuate this line when we need to. And let's continue to try and dig there. Or I guess we haven't. It's not really continue at this point, is it? Let's clear away some of this grass. And I don't know that I want them to be our breeding pair, though, because I honestly think, because, like, they're so close in age. Alright. Oh, boy. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. Alright. Gather from here. Try and gather from here. Gather from up here. Is the Variana still right there? Let's hop in, take a whack at him, hop away. Do the same here. And we'll hop over here. He shouldn't be able to reach them. We want to start breeding them pretty quickly here. Oh, she was in a nest. I didn't actually mean for them to have a baby. But we'll make sure here that we're trying to get them breeding as soon as we can. So let's keep going. And I don't think they take damage unless they're moving up and down, is what you guys have been saying, in the water, that is. So let's continue. I'm going to have Renako start coming this way. She is going to be a gatherer. And we're going to just keep breeding these guys. We can gather, move, gather. He's also going to be a gatherer. We can kind of pull them back at any time. We just need to make sure, because these guys are hardly old at all yet. I mean, technically we could completely lose an immunity gene, but that could happen anyway. It would just take an extreme amount of bad luck, basically. So I'm not overly concerned about it. Let's swim down. Hopefully that doesn't cause her to start taking damage. It might. I hope not, but it might. We should get back over to that one, too. And we'll go ahead and start a new day. Variana's gonna come up. Oh, it did attack him. Okay, it just passed away. We're alright then. Let's have him continue to dig. We will lick his wounds. Just because, and then we'll get these guys ready to start breeding. And we should be good here. And we should be good here. I think I'm going to put Duke on Gatherer as well. He might... he's able to destroy berry bushes, so I think he's going to actually take out this one that's over here, because I think it's in there. That's been giving us so much trouble because it's so hard to... Excuse you! Wait! No, you stole our food. You don't get to do that. We might have to take you out if you keep that up. Alright. I'm going to keep breeding these guys. They're kind of cute looking. They kind of look like African wild dogs almost with that coloration. The black and the orangey kind of. Almost looks like an African wild dog. Oh, hello! I kind of thought that there was only the one there. So this is what these guys' purpose is. They are meant to defend as well. Let's come up here. And, okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead. You can keep moving. And we can fish. We'll start a new day once we've gathered everywhere. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start a new day. Or I'm going to have her gather here. She's already pregnant, so we'll take a whack at him. Take a whack at him there. And again. And there we go, we took him out. I'm gonna start a new day. He's probably gonna, this guy over here is, yeah, he attacked 2 of them, or I guess that would probably be, that one's probably female because it's a mother. Okay, so let's clean their wounds. We'll come over here. We'll try and dig. We're gonna keep sending creatures out. Basically, we just need to go as far as we can to get more food. We eventually want to maybe go all the way around the island if we can. Let's continue gathering here. And there's a cactus there. Hey! No! You are taking our food. I'm sorry, but you're done. Alright, let's cut this down. We'll come over this way. We can grab the clown koi and then come over here and grab the fish. So that's good. And we'll make sure we're continuing to gather here. We're going to continue gathering there. We'll gather here. Our food is going up, so that's good. I'm going to start breeding this group as well, because we need to start getting our fishing line established. And I think we'll go ahead and start a new day. So there's the Berryina. First of all, I'm going to snag this food so that you don't get it, because this is our food. And, Sequoias might come a little ways this way and start gathering. Alright, she just passed away. Has she been safety bred? No, we should probably do that. And we have Kirnu. Ooh, Kirnu might actually be, he doesn't have the tail. Oh, did we get his set up? We didn't. We need to get the tail in. Okay. He needs the tail. And then he doesn't have the antlers, which we want to try to breed back in. He doesn't have the poison fang, and he doesn't have the water body. I think well, he also has worse fertility, so the fertility is going to be really important. We're going to want that. So we're going to start working on this. Nest and gather. Alright. Should be good with that. And I think you are going to keep exploring down here. There we go. Continue fishing. That seems to be getting us quite a bit of food as well. Step out of the nest again. Roduk is going to go off and continue to explore. And we'll come gather here. Continue to gather and move on. Do we want this Berryina in the tribe? Probably better than having it not in the tribe, huh? Let's come over here, and then we'll keep... There we go. Keep moving. I want to try and clear away a lot of this grass so we can see where we're going. Oh, we should have gathered from that berry bush. Darn it, I didn't even see there was one there. That's why the grass needs to go. Alright, we're going to start a new day. Alright. Okay. So I think... Was that the thief? That was the thief, I think. Or that was. Okay. Yeah, there's one right there. Sequoias. I don't know that I want her to be a full gatherer, but I might have her be a full gatherer. Let's see. Continue gathering here. So it does seem that they don't take much damage unless they're moving up and down in the water. So are these guys... They're getting older. I think I'm going to start breeding them, just so we can ensure we have them. And we have Kukir. Kukir, he's pretty good. I don't know that I want to breed Kirnu, but I might have him be, actually Kirnu, he's got big ears. He's got a lot of the genes. He has a claw. He doesn't have fishing tail. Actually, Kirnu is pretty good. So I might have him, end up I'm gonna actually use Nuvani to gather for this turn too. I might have him end up, being a breeding creature, actually. Let's gather here, and we'll clear some of this away. And the rest of these guys are going to fan out and keep looking. Oh, hey, here's another berry bush. That works. That works. Oh, there's another berry bush. There's lots over here. Wow, it's just a matter of finding the right place to look. Alright. Continue breeding. And we're gonna start a new day. Oh, we're missing a berry bush over here now. Now, too. Okay. She's already pregnant. I'll have her come gather here. I'm gonna have him gather and then sit here and we'll breed them. She'll nest. She can try and dig. And we'll sit up here and gather. And we had Mimimi, who's actually... Oh, she's not genetically compatible with him, unfortunately, because she seems to be pretty good. Well, she's actually not as good as I thought she was. Never mind that, then. Let's come over here. Continue gathering. And there's gotta be some berries somewhere around here. Alright, we'll gather here. Gather here. And gather here. We're going to continue setting out with Lala. And basically just send every new creature we've got out. So we can gather from this berry bush with, or these two with one creature. So let's come this way. We'll continue looking this way. Can gather these ones with one creature. But I'm not going to move Tadakir onwards because he's actually going to pass away this turn. But Roduk will be aging up and can start moving between those. And then Renako has a berry bush that's better. So let's see. Continue on. These guys are doing okay. CF, CK, DF, CF. We'll end up with a pair here, I'm sure. So we'll go ahead. Oh my gosh, we've gone way over time again. How does time go so fast in this game? I always am losing track. My goodness. I don't mean to have 40-minute episodes, I swear. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.